fairly certain that you've heard me talk about drones before. And generally speaking, I support the technology of being able to send an unmanned vehicle anywhere, not just flying, but, a remote-controlled anything at all, for the purpose of seeing what's there. I like the idea of being able to send drones under the water with cameras, or up over high mountains or through forests or whatever. I mean, I like the idea of the technology, as long as it's not being used to invade other people's privacy. Now, this is something that should be a universal. It doesn't matter whether it's my neighbor trying to view in my window or whether it's my government trying to view in my backyard. The idea that you should respect other people's privacy ought to be something that we all agree upon. Now, when I say that, I understand there are some people who say, well, if you've got nothing to fear, you've got nothing to hide. And that is exactly word for word what the KGB said. It was also used by the Nazis, but there's actually a saying that goes all the way back to the times of the Russian czars. If you've got nothing to hide, you've got nothing to fear. That's baloney. If a peeping Tom is outside your window looking at your daughter, would you say, if you've got nothing to hide, you've got nothing to fear? No. That peeping Tom is invading your privacy, and it's the same thing with drones. Now, right now, it's interesting because there are a couple of different stories in the news today. One out of Cordova is actually kind of an opinion piece suggesting that people leave their drones at home. Talking to the private owners of drones who like to take them out for recreation, fly them up, interact with the eagles, in some cases have the drones attacked and destroyed by the eagles, just taking them out where other people are fishing or whatever. And the idea is, look, when people are out enjoying the solitude of nature, maybe it would be more considerate for you not to bring your drone along. I agree. I think that that's probably good advice. However, there's also a story on how the United States military has now authorized military bases to shoot down civilian drones that come into the military airspace. You've heard about, there have been some civilians that have shot down drones. In some cases, they're their neighbors' drones that have come into their property, and in some cases, the government's drones that have come over their property. It seems to me that what's good for the goose ought to be good for the gander. If the government can put up an invisible wall over their territory that goes up just infinity up into the air so that, no, you cannot fly over and take a picture, then I would like the ability to do that for my house, too. This is a no-fly zone, okay? I want no drones over my property. I want no military aircraft over my property. Can we make that arrangement? I'll leave you alone if you leave me alone? No, we can't. Why not? Oh, that's right, because people in government think that they have a magical ability, some magic power that somehow allows them the right to invade other people's privacy and other people's airspace, regardless of whether it's an issue of right or wrong. Something to think about. If you'd like to engage me on the topic, send me an email, steve@radiofreespeech.com, or give me a call. The phone lines are open at 907-458-0495. Thanks.